Our next matchup has Norview taking on Henrico. The Pilots, always a tough team to face here in the 7-5-7, taking on an Henrico team looking to come in and steal one away from the hometown squad.
Henrico's been in the state championship each of the last 2 years, Chris, beating John Marshall 2 seasons ago, losing to Potomac last year. Norview trying to be a title contender in 5A with them. And early on, the Pilots, despite missing starting point guard Damian Madison, having success. As you see Davon Brown with the follow slam off the miss from Anton Ashby.
Perfectly executed dunk there, and then the Pilots continuing to attack the paint. Great drive and dish for the easy layup as Anthony Jupiter is ascending with that pass for the easy two.
Jeremy Garrison with the basket there from Jupiter, and a three-pointer from Tristan Bazemore. It's money. Henrico keeping up with this high-octane Norview attack, and then DeMonte Buckingham, the junior, he penetrates and kicks to an open Ryan Pearson, the Naval Academy commit, with the three.
And Norview facing that pressure defense is going to break the press and gets into the paint. The freshman scores the two, and the foul as Johnson gets it, and we're tied at 15 going to the second quarter.
Oh, great pace this one. The fans getting their money's worth here at Virginia Wesleyan. And then it's Henrico's DeMonte Buckingham getting rejected. As you see Davon Byrne and Lamont Stewart with the good defense inside. Not
in Buckingham Palace anymore with that block, as back the other way come the Pilots, and a little rejection of their own as it's served back out of bounds, and a great defensive play made by Henrico.
It's a block party at the Batten Center. Norview with the early lead here. Slim though, but they will look to increase it behind Lamont Stewart. Look at that move in transition with the layup, and he's fouled.
And Stewart with the headband as his team fired up. The Pilots adding to their advantage, going into the second half, leading by 14 points. And a bit of a stunner so far.
Stewart having to do a lot of ball handling because Madison's out, but here's a turnover. Pearson up ahead to Walter Williams, the Virginia State commit, with the slam, trying to fire up his troops from the Richmond area as Henrico cuts it to an 8-point deficit.
And we'll see the pedigree of a champion for Henrico as they continue to try to cut this lead down, and they're going to get some contributions from the outside as Pearson hits again from long range, but Norview, not undaunted, will look to fire a three of their own, and it's up and good. And the Pilots get a great shot by Greg Hextall.
He is their sniper from the outside. Pearson's the guy for Henrico from deep. Well, you got to get a hand up in his face or he'll make you pay. Back and forth we go with 3-point shots. Tristan Bazemore connecting from long range.
Henrico still trailing by double figures going into the fourth quarter, needing a huge rally. We'll see if they've got one in them.
They're going to go to Buckingham. He is their star, a top 150 recruit in the junior class of 2016. Gets it to go and is found. He's starting to get his engine going, and he ties it up at 57 all with 4:19 to go. Can Norview hang on, Chris?
Yeah, great rally by the Warriors. We'll see if the Pilots can finish it out, and a rejection as Stewart is sent packing by Buckingham, and now going back inside, the Pilots get a layup and draw closer as they get the score there, and now trail only by a bucket.
Stewart brings them within two briefly after that swat by Buckingham. Henrico just needs to make free throws to hold on, but here is Norview trying to get a basket to get closer. You see him miss once and miss twice. Keep him to tap it up here, and they get it to go on the tap back, but they're down one with 4 seconds to go, and Henrico has the basketball.
Henrico will inbound and get fouled immediately, as that's Walter Williams going to the line for two. He hits the first one, the second one in and out, so Pilots have one last chance. Desperation heave is going to come up well short, and a tough loss for Norview as they see their hopes dashed to pull out the victory in this one by Henrico, 66-64. DeMonte Buckingham, named MVP, had 18 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 steals. Walter Williams joining him with 18 points as well. Jalen Frazier leading the Pilots with 15 points and 5 boards.